So we are gonna try again. I'm scared. Oh, oh my gosh!
Just a little more touch.
After adjusting the idle screw, let's see if it works. What's up, guys? So I currently uploaded the part 1 of this go-kart mess video, and now it's part 2. So what I'm working on today, I am working in the kitchen. What I ended up doing was taking the carburetor out, and then this is the little like carburetor bowl that like where the fuel and everything sits. And what I'm doing right now is after I unscrewed that with like two 10mm bolts. I don't know the exact term for it, but I just call it the little like jet, and I have to unscrew that right now. And what I'm going to be doing is hoping that that's the reason why it's causing this whole issue, and I'm going to be cleaning it with this carb and throttle body cleaner. So I'm going to be soaking this jet in there. We have to reach back in there with the flat head and just unscrew this. Come on! Oh, there it is. Okay, so this is what it looks like, and there's a really tiny hole in there, and that's where like the fuel goes in. So I'm guessing that's dirty. The little jet thing is soaked in some carb cleaner, and I'm just gonna leave it there for like what, 30 minutes or something and come back to it. So this jet thing is looking good so far. The hole has opened up a lot more, so I'm gonna be screwing it back in, putting everything together, and trying to start up the go-kart again. But I just put the little like carb bowl back in, and I'm just gonna screw it on real quick, but not lesson, but I'm going to show you guys how this works. So this is what the gas pedal is connected to. So this fluctuates as you press down on the throttle. So pretty cool. So let's try this. I'm terrified. Alright guys, we are getting straight into the video today. No talking, just a lot of doing, because I have a lot of things to fix and diagnose and stuff like that. But first one we're gonna work on is the stupid windshield wipers that need to be fixed. You guys see how they are like sitting on top of each other, and they're just like stuck in between each other and can't move. So I'm gonna work on that. I mean, it rained last night and it's gonna continue to rain today and tomorrow. So I'm gonna need my windshield wipers if I drive. All right, so let's see what we can do through there. It's starting to already get cold. I just popped these two caps open that are at the end of the windshield wipers, and now I'm going to be taking a 10mm socket and kind of loosening up the two hex nuts that hold onto the windshield. Definitely not 10mm, it's something bigger. Loosening them up definitely helped, but I loosened them up way too much, so I got to screw them back on. I actually took the bolts out just to see what would happen, and that's what happens. A little update. So after checking, like half the clips were literally broken. I mean, it's common, they break easy, so I need to order a couple more. The wipers actually wipe normal now, but the wiper fluid still doesn't work, and you can see down below there's a leak. So wiper fluid's not going through the tubes, and I'm trying to figure out where exactly that's causing it. So this is the whole wiper fluid tube, and then it extends out to two more right over here. So it's somewhere in between there that's causing the leak. So that means I have to take this whole thing out, and I really don't want to, but I have to. I have a funny problem. Would you look at that? It didn't even connect this to something, and even if it probably was, it probably got disconnected so quickly. So I definitely have to take this off and try to find the connection. I did what I said I wasn't gonna do, and basically, before I even tell you guys, that side panel that I took off, that really small one, this dude has literally been driving past my house. This is his 10th time literally driving past my house. That's so creepy. But anyways, the little tubes where the wiper fluid goes through obviously weren't connected to those little nozzles, as I explained before, but I can't get through those unless I take the other side panel off, and in order to do that I have to take the windshield wipers off and take a bunch of clips off, and I really don't want to break clips because I do break those really easily. I haven't found a good way to take them off. So I'm just gonna call them tomorrow and let them know what happened, and they can fix the issue. I'm not trying to be mean, but like they should have done it right the first time. And yeah, I even told the dude, I'm like, I have an aftermarket hood, so like the wipers like don't connect to the hood necessarily, but they connect directly to the wiper fluid. He's like, yeah, okay. And then I guess he just forgot. I don't know what happened, or he couldn't connect them, but he never did. moving on. So that whole wiper fluid thing, whatever, let's just pretend we checked it off. That's over with. Next up is these taillights. We are gonna go see if they are just plug and play or we're gonna have to tap in some wires. So it's pretty simple removing the taillights. All you gotta do is just pop out these 3 clips and then there's some bolts in there. We need a 10mm socket. Woo. Let's drop this one and then pick up this one. Just like that. It's so cold, so I want to work faster. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna try to get it out. Definitely not the same wiring. Let me go grab the other one real quick. Yeah, they're definitely not the same wiring. So this is the wire for this one, for the newer one, or the older version, the DE, I guess, and then this is the HR. Now we know it doesn't exactly fit, so we are gonna have to tap in some wires, which I kind of figured, but I'm gonna screw this on real quick and we're gonna move on. I'm just gonna leave this here because I'm too lazy to take it out and put it back in my room carefully. So what I'm gonna do next is probably the front lip. One last look at the car before the front lip, and of course what we have to do, I do have Angie here to help me out because I can't do this by myself. You see these last 2, I know my paint is chipped, I need to repaint that, but basically these last 2 rods, I'm gonna have to saw them off and in order to be able to fit this right in there because this plastic is like pretty thick. I give these like metal plates to support them from under, but I'm not gonna put those in today. I'm just gonna put 2 screws on each side, and yeah. There's 2 screws on each end to take the grill off, and then I'm gonna go get a screwdriver because what we're gonna do is put in some screws here and obviously poke some holes in my car. We got the grill out and now basically we're gonna have to use both of our strengths and slide it from under to put the front lip on. Luckily this front lip fit on like a glove. The other one from eBay didn't fit because it wasn't meant for my car, but this one slipped right under, and now I'm just gonna put in 2 screws on each side like I explained, and it is raining out. We're in a tight space right now, as you can see the brick, but we just have to screw this in my car real quick and we have to head out to the library. So let me check if it's in there, and it is. And now I'm gonna do the same thing to the second side.
Ooh, it's clean, see?
Thank you. I don't have a wheel well on this side, so it's easier to tell if the screws went right in, and they went in perfectly. Obviously Angie already showed you guys, but this is what the front lip looks like. I haven't put the other grill in just yet because I'm gonna be spray painting it and all because it just gets so many chips. But now we have to head to the library and do some homework, and I have to edit this video. I will catch you guys very soon, in a couple days probably. Please give this video a like if you enjoyed, and don't forget to subscribe. Bye.